Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. How are you, my bull gang? Thank you so much for clicking here, whether you're brand new or you click here all the time. I appreciate you so much. If you are brand new, I hope you'll be in the comments. It's where we like to be. If you're interested in communicating with people in this community, we would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for those of you who are in the comments and giving me thumbs up and purchasing private readings, all of that stuff. I appreciate it all so much. All right. Let's go at this week with the Kipper and the Lenormand, and then we're going to throw some tarot at it, see what we come up with. I'm going to ask for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Taurus, these readings are always for the week ahead, no matter when you find them. That's why I don't really date or time them. It's just always for the week ahead. Here we go. Tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does Kipper have to say to Taurus for the week ahead, please? Adjudication. Thank you. All right. Taurus, there's going to be a decision made about money in your life. For those of you who that resonates with, it feels like the adjudication process is going to take place. It's either going to start or it's going to conclude. Take it as it resonates. But we have adjudication and we have card number 3. The partnership is being dissolved. So it could be a business partnership or it could be a partnership in love. We do have the courthouse and we have the privileged lady. So I want to say that you could be the privileged lady or your person could be the privileged lady. But what I think is going on here is that somebody is going to make a decision about money as it pertains to you, and it's going to be the cause of unexpected income. So it's going to be set in your favor, I feel. So if you're waiting for something in the courts that is supposed to be coming due soon, I do believe that it's going to be in your favor. I feel like it's been a long, arduous battle is what I want to say, because the courthouse here is card number 23, which is a 5, and that's all about lack. So I don't think that anything really has gone right from the get-go as it pertains to the legal thing. We have the privileged lady here, so you could be this person or this could be your person, but this person is someone who possibly could be having something legal that's going to go in your favor. This person could also be Piscean energy. They don't have to be, but card number 12 is Pisces. And the privileged lady to me is the Empress, because 1 and 2 is 3. So I feel as though there could be an Empress who is dealing with something regarding money in the courts. All right. Talk about that a little bit later. Let's go on with the Lenormand. Tell me, please, about Taurus for the week ahead. Tell me about Taurus for the week ahead, please. Alrighty then. Wow, Taurus. Interesting. Taurus, there's going to be some sort of communication coming to you. This can be either a letter or a contract. You'll see that it's card number 27, which is a 9, which tells me that there is going to be it's like there's going to be a lot of detail in this letter. It could be a contract. It could be a contract regarding the legal stuff. If it's not a contract, it feels like somebody has really been thinking about what to say. They're being careful about what they're saying because they're about to reveal something to you. The 7 of Swords is here. And so I feel like something has been concealed from you, Taurus, that is now going to be revealed to you. That's what it feels like. Somebody has been very careful about either writing a letter or it feels like truth. Somebody's writing some truth. So you could get some communication. Could be by written letter. Could be old school. 6 of Hearts. This is the 6 of Cups down in the bottom right-hand corner here. I always see this card very interesting, and I know what the meaning is. It is the star, but being that it's card number 16, and that in the tarot, 16 is the Tower, and the star follows it, number 17, tells me that this is a realization that there is somebody that lights up the room, that is your star, the only person that you have your eye on or that has their eye on you. It feels like this letter causes a tower, and I think that it causes a good tower because The Tower is 16 and 17 is the Star. And we've got the 6 of Cups on the bottom right-hand corner. So it feels like it's somebody that you have been dreaming of hearing from. Yeah. But I just want to point out that we have 3 and 3, right? So for some of you, you could be hearing from the Empress, or others of you, you are the Empress and you will be hearing from someone else. Either way, to me, this is the dream world. This is the ethereal world where anything can happen. I do see this card as rising above the bullshit, but I feel like because of the boat, but I do feel like I want to say that this Tower and Star, like the healing from the Star, is everything that you needed in order to get over these obstacles down here. I feel like you're able to rise above it, get over the obstacles. I want to say that somebody is like, it almost feels like somebody wants to try and, I mean, it could be a reconciliation of sorts, but it almost feels like somebody just wants to make things right. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel like a great big love story yet. Maybe we'll get into it with tarot, but it feels like somebody has decided that they need balance with the Empress. Feminine or masculine, the Empress has both energies. She's feminine leaning, but also has masculine energy. This person has been worried about talking to you, or about sending communication or sending a letter. You can see that the fox is sort of looking back at everything, looking over my shoulder. Do I keep moving? Because the 9 of Clubs is here. It's the 9 of Wands. I feel like this energy is someone who is nervous or scared. I feel like they will be blessed by 14, which is Temperance. I feel like Temperance is here to try and help somebody make a decision about what's been going on back here. I feel like it feels like somebody like closes their eyes and crosses their fingers and drops the letter in the box, or somebody has like got their finger hovering over the send button. That's what it feels like. Somebody might be typing it in and backing out of it, and typing it in and backing out of it. It's going to cause a tower when this communication comes in. Interesting. This could be from someone who hurt you before, because this is someone who is possibly cheating or lying, concealing something. It happens quick, right? Like, think about that. If you've ever been anywhere around snakes, right? How fast it goes. Like, you just don't even have a chance to react. That's how quick that is. It feels like there is a feminine here, feminine or masculine, really, who wants to begin again. The Ace of Spades, I've got something to say. That is the Ace of Swords. I've got something to say. I need a conversation about what happened back here. Yeah. It's on the bottom of here. Despair. Despair in the wealthy man. Oh, interesting. Despair, wealthy man, and poverty. If we are talking about money, it could be that something is being said that's going to send you on a new path here. It's going to send you on a brand new path. But I think that the person who is losing this is not happy. All right. Let's look at some tarot here, Taurus. Tell me about this letter or this contract. I feel like something's going to be revealed to Taurus. Tell us what it is, please. Tell us what this letter or this contract is going to reveal to Taurus. It's been carefully put together, this letter. So whether it is of someone, a legal team, maybe, or maybe not. It feels like it's very, someone has thought about it a lot. Tell me about this letter for Taurus. One more for Taurus. All right, what's this? I think I saw one flip. There it is. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is finally speaking, Taurus. Someone who has been silent. Someone who has been up in their head, nervous about what to say. I'm not really sure what to say. So either they've been like maybe on a notepad on their phone. It's like somebody is making a text, a long text, or a fairly long text, like, maybe a small paragraph. It feels like somebody is adding to it and saving it, or putting it in the drafts, or whatever it is. But I feel like this person is ready to speak. They're coming out of this place of being stuck in their mind, and I think that they were stuck in their mind because they didn't know what to say. And I think that this person has either been writing it down or saving it somewhere on their phone so they can go through it and decide what they want to tell you. The Magician is here. Somebody knows, they realize that they have all the tools in their hands. This person is someone who is trying to manifest some sort of communication with you, and I feel like this person is trying to decide which of the aces to use. All the aces are in your hand. When you're the Magician, it's like everything you've been dreaming about, you bring into the natural world, right? You bring into the pentacle space where things materialize into solid stuff, things you can see and hold and taste and smell. Tell me about the Star. I want to say that the person that is sending this information or this letter is someone who you have known for a long time. With the Six of Cups, you've known them either from years gone by in this life or lifetimes. But it feels like the Six of Cups tells me that there's a very emotional connection between you and someone else. You don't see this coming, Taurus. This is energy that you have no suspect of. Yeah, you have no suspicions that things are moving forward here. There's a lot of fear. It feels like we've got Capricorn energy here, by the way, and we've got Aries energy, and we've got Cancer and Pisces. The Devil and the Moon energy. It almost means that someone is hiding something. I think that the Tower falls so things can be revealed to you, because the Moon energy with the Devil means that we're afraid of the dark. We're afraid of the darkness. Something went down over the full moon. There may have been a tower that fell over the full moon that gave someone a realization. It feels like someone is scared of the dark, though. Oh, they were in the dark in the Eight of Swords. So you're getting this letter because someone else has had a realization. About the Star, I really do feel like even when it's the darkest, that you provide light for them, that you are someone that they think about in their hardest times, because you're either someone who showed them kindness and love and support, but this person is scared of the dark, and I feel like it feels like that they've been here for a while. So I want to say that somebody is thinking about coming forward to the Star, whoever that is. Yeah, could be you, because Star is card number 17, and 1 and 7 is 8, which is the self. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the Temperance. I feel like what's making this person nervous about moving forward here with you is that they see your abundance. They see you for who you are. They know you don't need them, Taurus. That you are able to take care of yourself. That you're just waiting for one person to roll on up with the 1 pentacle so you can have the 10. But you don't need anybody. I think that makes this person nervous. I feel like you've healed to here, Taurus. I feel like that there is some intense healing that has brought you to a place of confidence. I can do it myself. I'm okay if I don't have a date, or if someone isn't going to love me the way I thought they were supposed to. I feel like the 9 of Pentacles for me is a little bit of freedom. Freedom to choose and do what I want. I feel like what you did, Taurus, is you stopped dreaming about it and you started bringing it as the Magician into the Pentacle world, because it's sort of I feel like you were getting over some obstacles, and it made you the Empress, card number 3. It made you the Empress. You learned all the lessons of all of the queens. I think that this star and this tower here is a realization. Someone realizes that they have work to do on themselves, that in the underneath, maybe they're toxic, Taurus. And they know it. Or they have a lot of fear. Fear that they aren't enough. Fear, like they have doubt. That's the devil will cast that, right? Will cast fear and doubt, and you're not good enough, and you can't do it. And it feels like somebody has been hiding themselves in the moon energy. Hiding themselves in hiding their emotional energy. And the reason that they haven't contacted you before this moment, is because they didn't know how. They didn't know what to say. They had been in the Eight of Swords up in their head, not being able to make a decision, feeling like they couldn't take it if you said no. They couldn't take it. They didn't want to be cut. There we go. It is a tower in the distance. The tower is that somebody's coming in to give you reciprocity. For some of you, it could be brand new love. For some of you, it could be someone that you've already met that you kind of thought you were attracted to, or they were attracted to you, or you thought maybe you left that party thinking about that person. This could be them. I feel as though it happens in a moment's notice, and it happens when the communication comes in. So I want to say that the Page of Cups tells me there is a surprise. The Six of Pentacles tells me that this person is going to give you reciprocity, but be aware that the Six of Pentacles means that this person is giving to other people. Now, it doesn't have to mean that they're dating other people or other people are in the DMs. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as that. It could be that they have children, or they're taking care of an elderly parent, or their sister lives with them, or, whatever it is. It feels like they're spread a little thin, but they do want to give you reciprocity. And it causes a tower. We've got Scorpio energy here. We've got, on the bottom of the deck, we've got Leo. This is a good tower. It is. It's a good tower. The sun is here. Everything is healthy and growing and good. Yeah. You're growing. They're growing. It feels like in the future, it's a good energy. So like I said, we have Capricorn. We have Sagittarius energy here. We have Aries. The threes to me indicate that we could have Empress energy here as well. We've got Cancer and Pisces energy. All right. Let's clarify a little bit. Let's clarify a little bit for Taurus. Please, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Tell me more about Taurus, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Hermit, okay, which is card number 27, which is a 9. So it is somebody who's possibly a Virgo, possibly an Aries that is contacting you, the one that is sending the communication. Somebody who you haven't spoken with. It's been quiet because they've been in the Eight of Swords and Hermit mode. They could be someone who disconnected from you, and they could have disconnected from you because of the fear of attachment. Yeah, they didn't want you to become attached to them. They weren't really sure what they wanted to do, Taurus, and they didn't really want you to become attached to them. So I think they disengage. I want to say that this person still sees you as the star. They see you as the soulmate. They know there's a connection here that they can't define. And it scared them. It's fearful. Right? This energy is fearful. It scared them that you were getting attached to them, or maybe they were getting attached to you. We have the Sun, which is also on the bottom of the deck in the future. And we have the Strength card. So I just can't ignore that it's Scorpio and Leo screaming at me here. Leo. I want to say that you're happy, Taurus. That you're happy, you're balanced, you're healthy, you're growing. You've got a hold of your Pentacle world, whether your job is going really well. And I'm just going to say that if the Nine of Pentacles is not you yet, it's coming soon. I feel like you have been dreaming it into existence, that you've been speaking about it. The Ten of Wands is on the bottom right-hand corner of this card here. And I feel like you drop your burdens, whatever the burdens were, whatever caused the burdens that you were carrying, I feel like You are now being lifted above your obstacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is present. I feel like you've overcome a lot, and now you're happy. Professionally, personally, in your career, everything is blooming at this time. You've had breakthroughs. I believe you're seeing things clearer. I believe you're happy and content and balanced. It's like, yeah, you're living in the moment of alchemy. The moment that you have been, now just remember, all the places that you've been here that were complete shit, you've come to here. You've brought it here, Taurus. Bravo to you. Like right now, reach over and put your hand on your own back. Yeah, you need to give yourself a pat on the back, because you've gone from, I feel like, a place that was really dark and lonely to a place of the sun. I feel like there is something coming here in the week ahead that you don't see, that is going to be some type of breakthrough. It is going to shake you down like your pentacle world. What I mean is, it's going to bust into your work life or your business, or it's going to throw things off just a little bit, because the sun is here. Yeah, and the sun is spraying light on everything. You're getting a really good, clear look at everything. And I think one of the things that you're getting a clear look on is that somebody here, I feel, that has left you behind or feels like they left you behind, is going to be courageous in the week ahead, and it's going to cause a tower for you. Tell me what the challenge is for the week ahead, please. For Taurus, what's the challenge for the week ahead? It's communication. So this letter is coming in. It is communication, and this is the challenge for the week ahead. It's accepting it, I believe. It's going to be good communication. The sun is here. You're going to be happy to hear from this person. I feel like you've been waiting to hear from this person since they pulled away from you. They could be a Leo. They don't have to be, but Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn energy is kind of really loud to me here. What do they want to say, Taurus? Eight of Wands, what do they want to say to you? What's this good communication Taurus is going to get? This is someone that's been quiet with you, though, Taurus. I think that they've been thinking things over quietly, and if they are a fixed sign, like a Leo, definitely they are thinking about things. We've got the Five of Wands, so somebody here has decided to no longer be in indecision. They don't care if there's competition, and they're communicating with you regardless. They want to have another chance, Taurus. Look, we're in retrograde season. Don't shoot the messenger. I have no choice in what cards come up. All right, so we have Virgo and Pisces energy here. What I want to say is the Judgment card tells me that either you're making a really big decision based on the information you're getting in this letter, this phone call, this text, however they're communicating with you. But I do feel that the Judgment card is telling me that someone's going to ask you for a second chance. They don't care if there's competition, and they're no longer in indecision about this connection. And they want stability, and they know you are all of it. The Queen of Pentacles is the one who is mimicking the Empress, right? This person sees your value. They know that you're solid, that you're grounded, that your value is like you're a high value human, someone who doesn't only help themselves, but is very charitable and helps everyone else. Yeah, they see you as very charitable and kind, stable. All right, so we've run out the time here. We're going to go into the extended. If you'd like to be there, we're going to talk about this. So for some of you, this is sort of a legal issue, and I think it's aside from this information here. So if you're interested in this legal information, then I will be clarifying that in the extended. Also, this letter, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this Judgment card and who's coming back round again. Could be a Leo or any one of the ones that I have spoken of. It's going to cause a tower. There's also a tower in the future here. Someone's giving you reciprocity, and it's a surprise. It could be a new person. So I'm going to leave this here. We will clarify that going forward into the extension. If you're interested in going there, please look below, and you will find the first link there. And I will go for now. Thank you so much for coming here, loving me, and watching this. I'll be back, Taurus, because I'm always back, y'all. You know I am. I love you too much to stay away. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.